very significant role in the transformation of Equity Bank from a small building society through to transforming to being a bank, all the way up to listing on the Nairobi Stock Exchange, and then transforming its operations to become, frankly, Africa's leading digital bank. The second is obviously we sat originally on the steering committee of M-Pesa. We helped with some of the initial beta testing, some of the initial pilot testing, and some of the development and testing of customer education materials.
I think if you take numbers, obviously working with the government or the regulator is the one that creates the largest, in terms of number, the impact that we have had. If you talk about digitization of fertilizer subsidy, we are straight away talking about 100 million households in India. If we talk about food, we are talking about 850 million individuals that get impacted by that subsidy. If we move to Indonesia and we talk about rice subsidy, we are talking 20 million people. If we move to maternal and child health in Indonesia, we are again talking about more than 5 million people who would get benefited through this subsidy. The moment we go to Vietnam and we work with the central bank, the State Bank of Vietnam, to redesign and come up with redesigned regulations for microfinance sector, it impacts the entire sector in the country.
The tools that we developed many years ago, over a period of time, have been tremendously influential in perhaps redefining an approach to financial services, in helping institutions to deliver financial services of quality to very large numbers of people. The other impact that I think we've had is on a cadre of leaders of financial institutions. So they've been listening to our advice on how to serve their customers, on segmentation, on branding, on the products that need to be developed.
In Asia, if I use my personal assessment, because I don't live in Asia, but when I look from a distance, I think the work we have done in the agricultural area in terms of subsidies to improve the quality of the farmers' inputs and soil inputs, as well as I believe how we have touched the lives of women through the work that we have done through the gas or fuel related interventions to assist them have better quality of life so that they don't suffer from ailments arising from pure fuel in terms of when they do their cookings. The same can be said across Africa, where we have been able to touch the quality of lives through our work in WASH, which has improved the quality of water for where we've done that work.
In my opinion, the biggest impact that we have been able to create is for rural women through our Ujjwala program. In that program, which has covered 35 million people, those people never had access to cooking gas. So they were relying on traditional modes of cooking, which was leading to several cardiovascular diseases. They did not have time, and many of them were going blind by the age of 50. So all that is changing now. Though there are some challenges which needs to be fixed around access and economic affordability of the program, but it's moving in the right direction.
The projects such as the support that we have provided to LPG, Pahel, to Ujjwala program, to large government programs such as Employment Guarantee Scheme, to risk management for the farmers and the poor, such as insurance, crop insurance scheme for them. These are some of the major programs in India. But even in many other countries, we have had significant impact through large programs such as these. Another program I would like to talk about is the work that we have done in collaboration with Equity Bank. It was done in multiple phases and was spread over several years. But through that program, which was quite comprehensive, we have been able to really help assist Equity Bank transform from again a relatively small housing finance bank to a leader in the space of digital banking and competing head-on with Safaricom and its offerings. So today, through their range of products and services and agency banking and mobile offerings, they are able to reach millions of people and offer them a suite of relevant products and services. So it's a big transformation that Equity Bank has seen for the which has impacted their customers.